I keep getting Seven of Cups energy. Like there's so many different directions, so many areas that you could go, so many ventures that you're just trying to figure out if you want to follow or not. There's somebody who might be in your very immediate future where you shouldn't follow them. You definitely shouldn't follow them. Like, this isn't for everybody, but for some of you, there's some situation where, like, maybe it's like a boss or a relationship or something, somebody who's offering you something, and you're very just like, I don't know, I have a really bad feeling about this, or just even if you have a good feeling, you're like, there's just something off. You need to keep that distance. You really need to keep that distance. Let's see. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Perfect time for me to say that. Okay. People from the past might be popping up. There's a chance that people from the past are popping up to kind of be like, want to be witnesses to your demise, or want to believe the worst in you in certain situations, and they will be very, very disappointed with that. Kind of egg on their face a little bit. Not that. Don't gloat. Don't gloat. Just let things happen how they're supposed to happen. I kind of see a bat. I feel like you might be feeling batty about something or someone, or somebody's feeling batty about you. Somebody who, like, either you or somebody else kind of like someone, but you're just like, I don't understand their like ways of being. Like, I don't understand their ways of being, but bats are necessary for the environment. So there's a reason for their way of being. It's just very different than yours. Not saying it. You both can learn from each other. You both can learn from each other. And when you start learning from each other, you're going to pick up things quickly. Somebody just like feels like they want to eat you whole. Somebody can't get like enough of you. If it's a workplace situation and they like really want to have their hands on you, like they can't get enough of you in a way that you're like, oh my god, I can't do this. Don't. It's okay to take space. It's okay to take space, especially if somebody's like adding to your workload a lot. It's okay to take space. It's healthy. It's good. So things don't bubble up on the surface. You can just cool things down in the meantime. I'm kind of just talking and going with whatever. So even if this sounds like gibberish, I'm sorry if this sounds like gibberish because I'm just saying whatever is coming out of my mouth. And yeah, just going with the flow. Came through drip it and drip drip. There might be some situation or event that you could be happening that you could happen to be attending, and you're really nervous about it, but from the outside looking in, you look like you like know more than you do, or you're kind of like flexing in this situation without really realizing it. Oh, don't let anybody dim your shine. Definitely pay attention to your own behavior and everything, like everyone should, and recognize where you could have done things wrong, but also don't pay attention to people who are like feeding off wanting to see you wrong, like feeding off of like wanting to see you hurt, and not like looking at themselves on why they have those feelings. Like gang mentality, the negative side of collective consciousness, it would be gang mentality. Oh god, some of you might be worried about a family member joining a bad group or a gang even or something. Rough crowd. off crowd that's like a little bit like inappropriate. Like, it's weird. I'm getting like two really huge extremes of like people who are worried about somebody joining a group that seems like kiss asses, like they're fake, versus like people who are worried about a friend or family member joining a group that is very like a little too to themselves, like it really like literally a gang, like an extreme, like just a shitty group of people. I don't know how to describe that. I'm sorry. For some of you, you might be able to connect people around the world, or from really weird friend groups, or from really weird groups that they themselves would not think that they would get along. But a lot of you are probably able to be like, oh wait, look, but you have this and this in common, or you can help each other in this way, or something kind of weird like that. Like, you show people what they have more in common than what they have different, so they can build on that and grow. Came through drip, drip, drip. Some of you might just like enter people's lives like a whirlwind and then just leave. And you don't really think about the effect that you have on people's lives because you're just like focused on your own life, as you should be. But a lot of you don't really understand like the impact that you have on people's lives. It kind of annoy you, like you're flooded with other people's energy a little, so you try to block it out. Totally get it. And then people see that as like isolation. People see that as isolation because your energy is like really intense, and so it's like almost like a lose-lose situation for you. Like, if you're all in, it's too much for people, but then if you kind of distance yourself, then they want more of it and then get frustrated when they don't have more of it, or they don't understand, or they don't feel included. But it's a harsh balance. All right, well, I'm just gonna end this here. I have no clue on if this. Ooh, I see kind of a rabbit over here, and obviously channel name. Like, rabbits are really important for me, and they are always really good luck. So you probably are gonna have good luck that pops out of some weird source, some really weird source. I think like a man could be significant. How vague is that? A man could be significant, but like seriously, some random conversation or whatever that an encounter that you have with somebody, probably a masculine or even a masculine female or whatever, that seems like insignificant for you, but then it just turns into something like really, really huge, some good luck charm. I want to stop this reading, but like I feel drawn to keep going, even though I feel like I'm about to burn my fingers. That could be a sign for somebody too, shooting a little too close to the sun because you just like feel like you should, but it's that touchy, like, I want to dive on in, but I can't. Like, I want to dive on in, but is this too much? Is this too much for me for... what a weird reading. You could just be a weird person. It's okay. Ice skating could be significant for people. Ice skating, like winter, snow time could be significant for people. Whatevs. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you have a good full moon. I hope that this wasn't just pure gibberish for you. Yeah. I might do a part 2 of this. I might do a part 2 of like the dried wax, because I keep seeing messages still. So, if you're watching this on TikTok, you can see the part 2 on YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then thank you.